Hey, hold on, bro. I'm doing a little podcast right now. I'll holler at you.
Look here, this how it's gonna go. I'm gonna do what the beat say do. You do what the DJ name say. And burn. Yes, you burn one down.
Burn one and saute.
If you ever try Gucci, man, you might burn one.
And I'ma burn one for you.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another episode of the Burn One Podcast. You got your boy Rodney in here.
You got your boy Too Bleezy in this thing.
We have two very special guests with us today.
Yeah. It's your boy JYOU.
Yes, sir.
I just go by Myles, man.
He a cool one, I can tell. Okay. Let me see a lighter real quick.
Welcome to episode. Oh, goddamn, okay. Welcome to episode 154 of the Burn One Podcast. I just saw a podcast the other day. I ain't never heard of them, but they on episode 154, and they only been going for like a year and a half.
Damn.
Yeah, we've been bullshitting. I don't even remember the name.
We can talk about it later. No, that's crazy. But no, I mean, shout out to them. Shit, stay consistent. Shit. So
Welcome to the show, JYOU.
Shit.
yeah, man. Shit. I mean, I'm still new to you and like a lot of the shit that you doing. So I mean, I'ma just gonna get you the floor to introduce yourself and tell the people what you doing and all that.
All right, for sure. Like you said, my boy. My fault. I got nervous. My name JYOU. I'm an artist, songwriter, rapper, producer. Yeah, really, I write a lot. Not just like music, just I do like creative writing as far as poetry or like screenwriting and different stuff like that. And also directing, creative directing as well. So I do a bunch of stuff.
You got your hand in the pot and a little bit of everything.
Hell yeah.
What's your favorite craft?
Favorite craft? Definitely, I would have to say writing. Like I probably write, even if I'm just like journaling or I'm just getting shit off. As far as just words, just like I just like writing for sure, writing stories, making stories, for sure.
And that's like any medium, like music, poetry.
Yeah, any medium for real. It really started off as a kid. I blame my cousin because he's a writer, and I always went over his like crib, and like that's all he was doing. So it's just like we just started writing together, and so ever since then, it's just really got a love for it. I started like writing like little books, and I was putting it on like different websites and stuff like that, where like people go read, you know what I'm saying, read your fan fiction and shit like that, and then it elevated from that to like writing a bunch of poetry in like middle school, getting shit off, and then high school we started making random raps, but we didn't take that shit seriously until like I got to college for real. That's when I started taking it more and more seriously.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so what made you want to take it more serious? Like, cause I feel like everybody, like, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I feel like a lot of us go through that stage where like we like, fuck it, we finna rap. I mean, shit, we had our little phase.
Hell yeah.
We recorded some shit too, but it ain't for me. So I found that out. I found that out real fast. I was like, yeah, this is cool, but yeah, this shit ain't for me. I'll stick to the backseat freestyling. Shit.
Hey, shit. Everyone is needed. The backseat freestyle after the smoke session was for sure needed.
Yeah. So what made you get like serious with the music?
Yeah, I say really, it was something I always wanted to do, get serious with it. Like I remember I played trumpet like from like middle school, but like to high school I played like I was on a recorder in elementary school.
You
so
from
like,
Nashville?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Nashville. It ain't many of us, so I had to ask.
Nah, born and raised North Nashville. Shout out to the Ville, I guess.
Playing for you.
Hey, nah, facts. But yeah, I think I started taking it seriously. I did an internship in fucking high school. I mean, not high school, in college, like my freshman year, and I think it was over there by Lead. It was like a little community center, and basically we just I I just watched over the kids whenever they came out of high school, and I think it was like they was like ninth graders for real. But all of them wanted to. It was like a little studio in there, and all of them wanted to rap. Like they were so serious to rap, and I just produced. I like sound engineer for them, and I produced some of their shit, just helping them out. You know what I'm saying? Just like whatever. Like, oh, say it like this, and it's just like seeing they like, I guess, passions for it. And I'm like, fool, they was like willing, like they had mixtapes like Volume 1, Volume 2, like them niggas was serious. And just seeing like they passion for it, it was like, bruh, you know, why don't I do the same shit? Like ain't shit to go in the studio, you know what I'm saying, if I really want to do it.
Right.
So the dude, the manager, who was basically like really a teacher for real at TSU too. But he was like, yeah, like you can come in here anytime. And I start coming here anytime, making my own music. Then me and Trey, like I think it was like at the end of sophomore year, it was like trying to, you know what I'm saying, get some studio time this summer. Shit, and then we should start taking that shit real serious after that. So
Where'd you go to school?
TSU, Tennessee, the illustrious Tennessee State University.
TSU.
The
Yes.
real one.
I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, the real one. I met some. It's crazy. I met some people at TXU, SU, whatever, when I was on vacation, and they was really trying to make that shit like TSU. I'm like, fool. What do y'all say on Twitter? What's it?
TX, yeah.
TX. It's X. Just say the X, bro.
Where'd you go to high school?
Martin Luther King. I split it like between Martin Luther King and I went to a school called McNary Central,
All right.
in West Tennessee.
Okay. All right. So, but MLK.
But MLK,
pathway, yeah.
for sure. I repped that. I went there for like four years.
Okay.
And I went to head too. So it's like,
Okay, I went to head.
you went to head for
yeah,
real? Damn.
Yeah,
Hey. When Angela Carr was there, Dr. Carr.
Man, hell yeah, when Angela Carr was there. Her fucking mean, tall ass.
She used to walk through the thing with that tight ass bun, bro. That shit used to be funny as hell, bro.
What you telling, bro? She used to call the house,
Man.
leave the voicemail. This is Dr. Angela Carr. I mean, you know how they would send the little the phone calls out. I don't know if your school did it, but Dr. Angela Carr for sure did that shit. She calling every house, saying it's like I think I should either call when report cards coming out or when it's like a motherfucking
Damn.
little
I mean,
parent teacher conference.
I
or
was
whatever.
cool on grades up until like high school, so I really wasn't tripping about showing my report card. I ain't gonna cap.
I felt bad for the people who went to head and then had to go to MLK, and then she became their principal.
Oh.
I was like, fuck.
Nah, facts. She definitely moved over. It's crazy because Dr. Turner, we had
Shout out Dr. Turner because I
shout-
know her too. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Turner, Drake called her Dr. Turned Up. Hey, shout out to her because like she was literally a beast. Like she brought everybody there. She was always cool. I think she was like really for the students. And then when Dr. Carr came in, it was like,
She switched it up.
on me.
I remember Dr. Turner. I never even went to MLK. My sister went to MLK, and that was her principal when she graduated in like '09. Long motherfucking time ago. But yeah, I remember having to see Dr. Turner. Rest in peace, Mr. Bass. Since we talking about
Man,
MLK,
no, rest in peace, Mr. Bass.
man,
He was a G. We had him 8th grade, 7th grade science.
he was cold. I ain't never had him as a teacher, but like he know you from anywhere. Like he knew my sister, and so I would have to walk to MLK. I played football at Bass, and you know how that weird shit is with some of the middle schools playing with one school. And he would drive us on that bus, and he knew my sister, and he used to talk to me all the time. I'm like, man, you cool ass nigga, man. He was really cool.
Nah, he was cool. He was cool as hell. He just always I just remember he knew my grandma and my grandma's people. That's when like the bro was just connected as hell. So
He know everybody. But so with like what are you working on now? Like any projects?
as far as right now, I think I'm just working on a bunch of music. I got something cooking up I really want to release, but I ain't released shit in a minute.
Yeah.
Partly because of like funds and different shit like that, and then partly because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you just don't feel like releasing anymore.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Be on to the next shit. I don't ever be pressed about, I guess, releasing too much music just because I know I'm doing a whole bunch of different shit, like, as far as everything else.
I mean, you
so.
still getting your live shows off and shit.
Hell
'Cause I
yeah.
mean, shit, since I've known you, I've known of 3 shows that you've done. So, I mean, I feel like as long as you still out there connecting with the fans in some way, you good, though.
For sure. See, that's what I be trying to do. I like performing for real. I used to act, and I used to be in like plays and different shit like that. So
Alright.
it be I feel like it's in my DNA.
So you plan on getting into all of that?
Yeah, I really do. Like, as like, I always wanted to get back into acting, but I don't know though. I think I want to just be. I kind of like being behind the camera, not like actually behind the camera, just part of the production side of it, or just part of the whole brains of the operation. Like more than just being in front of the camera, if that makes sense. So,
Like the creative director.
hell yeah, so for sure.
I had to fucking Google exactly what that was not too long ago. Like what that job description entails. And it's a lot. It's almost like a producer, but like your handprint, your fingerprint is on like everything. So like from the way the camera's moving to the sound you're hearing, the creative director has some form, some type of footprint in that. Or like wardrobe or whatever medium you're doing. Like the creative director is kind of like that producer, but like the director. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to describe, but I know what that entails, and it's a lot.
Nah, facts. It's
Yeah, so
definitely
shout
much.
out.
Yeah. It's just definitely something. I don't know. I've always like just having my foot in a bunch of different stuff. I think I get it from my dad. My dad, he was a director, so he's big on a bunch of different shit, and it's crazy because like he would throw plays, and like when I tell you, bro would make the set, he would make the wardrobes. He did it all. Like he made the set wardrobe, the theme, wrote the shit, everything. Like he was a one man show. So I think I get it from him for sure. That's dope. Facts.
Shit, I don't know if y'all want to.
Shit.
Yeah, you mean. Yeah, my fault. I ain't. I'm so used to
Burn one, so you don't gotta burn, but you know.
Niggas usually don't be sharing like that. I ain't gonna cap. So I don't know why he acting different. I'd have passed this motherfucker. I ain't no selfish nigga like that.
Nah, it's all good. We usually shit. We would have brought some, but I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
It's all good. Compliments of the show. It's all good. It's all good. You're from the city though, so you know the uphill battle it's been with just black culture and black music, trying to get in that forefront. You got a hand in everything. Like you what they say, a jack of all trades.
Facts.
What would you say, like, would it take for the city to be recognized for more than just country music? Like, when do you think they'll have, like, because you know how the show Nashville was based in Nashville, but it was based around country music?
Yeah.
Like, whenever anything is based here, whether it be film, a story, any kind of thing, they base it in a white country
Facts.
aspect, a white country point of view. When do you think, or what do you think it would take for another point of view from the city to get recognized?
Let me see. I honestly think it would just take the community really collectively just coming together, like purposefully. Like I'm not saying that we don't already.
We don't. No, you don't got it. I'll say we don't.
we I feel like it be sectors, like this group, you know what I'm saying, Mike, and then this
Nashville
group.
is very cliquish. It's very cliquish.
It is. It's not, and it's crazy because like
For no reason though.
Yeah.
If you really ask me, in my opinion, it ain't like I mean, there's some shit out there that's, you feel me, beyond like niggas just being probably, for lack of a better word, jealous of other niggas. But like,
I think it's a
for
hand
the
in,
most part, it's, to me, it just be petty shit.
yeah, and because a lot of us know each other who are doing anything creative in the city. Most of us know who one another is. Like, it's not, the city ain't that goddamn big. You know what I mean?
It is Nashville, but it's a small city, but
like when we meet
just blew
people
up.
at the place, they be like, "Oh, you're from Nashville?"
yeah,
Like, we know that blows my mind, at least when I meet somebody and they say, "Wow, you're from Nashville." Where the fuck else would I be from if I'm here? You know what I'm saying? But
facts. You're a unicorn. That's what everybody.
I promise you, I'm not.
Literally, I know so many people from Nashville.
And I think that's crazy because they don't talk to that means they talk to no one from here. That means everyone they know, their entire community of people came here from somewhere else. But I only know motherfuckers from here.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
And I feel like that battle that's between everyone that we know, that other side of it who has no clue who any of us are, because we're all unicorns to them, aren't even paying attention to what's going on our side, the conflict between cliques and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that. I didn't even think about it like in that aspect, like because now I'm thinking about it like because everybody I know hella Nashville people, but I hear that a lot. Like, oh no, I don't really know a lot of people here from Nashville. I'm like, but you're from out of so when you say it like that, like yeah, like then I feel like we not maybe us as Nashvillians we not doing our due diligence to connect as much with the other, because I say myself, I just say myself. I don't like all these motherfuckers moving here.
Man,
I personally,
preach, man.
it's cool at one point, but I guess change is not, you know what I'm saying, always. I feel like they hiking up a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, and they're just not really respecting some of the areas they at, and and it's yeah. To me, I'm not the biggest fan of everybody moving here. Not saying like, oh, don't, you know what I'm saying, stop moving here. You can do whatever you do, but yeah, it's just like I think us Nashvillians don't connect too much with, I guess, outside our own. You know what I'm saying, or don't be trying to for real.
I can agree with that for sure. Cause I mean, I'm the same way. I really don't care for the fact that like all these people are moving here to the city. But I mean, in the bigger grand scheme of things, like I mean, it's gonna be better for the city once we do get that chance to go in and break through and like get a spotlight put on like the hip hop, or not. I ain't gonna say just hip hop, like the black scene and black community as a whole. Like, cause we got like creative, like just hella creatives, like whether it be in fashion, music, like art, like
Culinary art,
film, like culinary, like hella, like I know hella black cooks, or hella like black people with like real restaurants, like that, and like they don't get no
down to
recognition
nail
like that.
techs and everything. It's just so many
Facts.
different creative black people here, but that big black creative hub is in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Atlanta folks, they connect. Like it's so funny. Folks be making fun twin. Why they over there saying twin? But because they love each other. They
They
understand
fuck with each other.
we together. And we is all we got. You know what I'm saying? We without it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nobody looking. Ain't nobody gonna help us if we ain't pulling. You know what I'm saying? Each other up. We like crabs in a bucket over here. We just I don't know.
You know what? You just made me think of a good point. So I consider Nashville my second home because I'm from Detroit, but I moved down here around the start of the Obama administration. So I went to my last year of elementary school. I went here in 08, and then Croft is where I went to middle school.
I went to Croft.
Hey, yeah, real nigga.
The insect school.
Croft, okay, and that's where I met JYOU. So we know each other for about a decade. But up in Detroit, it's like outside of like Detroit, you just recognize people as from Detroit. But then like Detroit is like we're very specific about where we're from. Like it's East Side, West Side, and then niggas gonna ask you where you from on the East Side, where you from on the West Side. It's like down
My
here.
people's from Detroit, so yeah, I definitely understand. Yeah, that's crazy.
But then it's like down here, it's like people be wanting to be so separated from like either you know like we from the East Side and the West Side. It's like usually if you from the West Side, your family still probably live on the East Side. Like you got people all over. But down here, it's like people do be like real segregated about where they from. Like it's weird because you made a good point. Like it is a lot of black creatives down here that if everybody was just always
Fucking with
constantly
each
working
other.
together,
Like,
it would really put black
niggas
Nashville on
don't
the
gotta
map.
be buddy, but like the little petty shit that I see that be going on. As for why other people don't be fucking with other people, or at least from what I've heard from shit, like, bruh, like y'all niggas need to let that shit go. Or like, it don't, like I said, it don't even gotta be nothing like crazy, like. But y'all can put that shit aside for the betterment of the city, in my opinion.
Facts. And it really helped us all out, like as a collective, like, and everybody, like everybody can make it. Like that's what I think. What I started to realize, like once I get older, everybody can make it in every different form. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like, everybody don't got to be, you know what I'm saying, Drake or somebody big as hell. Like you can still make good money, be a great artist, have a great fan base, and you know what I'm saying. It might not be mainstream. I know if I make it, when I make it, hell nah, quit the bullshit. When I make it,
Exactly.
I definitely don't care about being no super big. Like as long as you have the people that fucking with you, you know what I'm saying, is fucking with you. You can get, like me and Trey was talking about this the other day. You can get 50 people, you know what I'm saying, and you could sell something for, you know what I'm saying, $100. And if 50 people fuck with your shit, you know what I'm saying, I can't do math for real. What's that, $5,000? That's something, you know what I'm saying.
It's enough.
For $5,000, you know what I'm saying? That's enough. So it's just like all you need is 50 loyal fans. Like I think Chris Brown, they was talking about Chris Brown was mad because, you know what I'm saying, niggas wasn't buying, like he had low album sales or some shit like that. But like Like if you got all you just need is, you know what I'm saying, niggas fucking with your shit. That's it. Sorry, I got off on a 10.
It's funny you say that you haven't listened to the Joey Badass shit. That was like the first song on the album. That's what he was talking about.
For real?
He was like a lot of niggas run off popularity, but that shit run out. And then like Joey Badass, he built this fan base from niggas was fucking me.
Oh,
pro
me.
era. So it's like niggas always gonna fuck with me because like the base that I built. That's hard too.
Like that's all you really need for real. So, but nah, I think eventually, I think niggas now are just like seeing like, you know what I'm saying, none of that shit really matter. Like that shit is cheap. Like we are like should, you know what I'm saying, just show up for everybody. You know what I'm saying, when we can type shit.
Most definitely.
For sure. Man,
All
that's
right,
crazy.
man. So they got motherfucking Spotify, Apple Music offices and shit here. Sony offices. Rock Nation got a fucking office here.
Live Nation.
Man,
Live Nation has a fucking office here.
that's
The infrastructure here, like I went to a panel like last month, and it was about black country music, and this one woman, I forget her name, but she's big in the city. She's like a publisher, and she works with some of the country music labels, and she says there's so much money here for just black people. Like you don't have to sing country music, but you can copyright. You can still produce music. You can still write songs. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to perform country music to be a part of the, ecosystem. But with that said, it's not the easiest to be black and get into that ecosystem. But she was like, the infrastructure here, the studios, the offices, everything here is better than what's in Atlanta, but there's no open door for us here. You can only go to Atlanta to like get our shit popping. So if it were to like work the right way, I feel like Nashville would really be on top because of the infrastructure that's here already.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have to build it. They built what was in Atlanta.
Nah, yeah. I went to a panel and they were saying like the same shit, like literally, like that the studios here are better than the ones in Atlanta. It's just about getting people to come here and like see that like it's shit here outside of country music.
Yeah. And all kinds of musicians live here. Like, before he passed, Lil Richard lived here. Jill Scott lives in Nashville. Well, close to. Musicians love it here.
no fact. Justin Timberlake live here.
Mm-hmm.
It's hella. He got a thing. He got a business downtown called
Yeah, like the 1230 Club.
Yeah, 1230 Club. It's hella people. I remember came down here twice. Wale, and then isn't he supposed to come down here again?
Yeah,
Like he was talking about loving that.
Yeah, he loves this
for
place.
SummerSlam. So it's that shit crazy. So I just know just like the city definitely got a lot of things involved here. I know when I was talking to somebody from LA, which was crazy. I was just asking them, like, you know what I'm saying, why you move here? You know what I'm saying? What was the, and you know what I'm saying? And they were just saying like they feel like this is the new LA to them. Like they said LA done got dried out or the culture is like dead, and it's just the culture around here. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what they trying to get at with like these little tall and skinny, this whole just look that they trying to, you know what I'm saying, build with Nashville. But it's definitely attracting like a lot of like, I feel like more the outside people see our potential than the inside people, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
For sure.
I think it's like, it's on purpose. It's definitely on purpose. Like, all that history on Jefferson Street, you got to Google it, it's not readily available to you. It's not the overarching theme of the city. Like, I've never been a tourist here. You know what I'm saying? I've never not been from Nashville, so I have no fucking clue, really, what they think of outside of the city. I know they don't think it's many niggas here.
Right.
I know that for sure. And it is. We're just in areas. We're not well dispersed. But it's hard to say, like, what, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it.
Since you do say that though, people will never know that the tornado took out a whole lot of black history too, running straight through Jefferson.
Yeah.
Because like most of that, like over near Germantown, like towards the end of Jefferson Street.
Yeah.
Like my family used to own the cleaners right on that corner, and it's been a black-owned business for over 100 years. And the tornado destroyed the business, and I don't know what they're replacing it with, but some white people bought the land because at first it used to be a black-owned shoe shining business, and then when the family got big, like they split up or whatever because it was a dispute over the money. And then my stepdad had bought the business when he was in like his mid-20s. He was like 27 when he bought the business, and him and his best homie ran the business. And then eventually his homie moved to Houston, and he just started running that business while bro was running a different business down there. And we have had that business until 2020 when it got destroyed. But they wouldn't let any white people buy the land because of how the family set up the trust. They're like, if there was ever a fallout over money, you have to sell to somebody black. And then, but you had to buy the building. They didn't have anything in there about the land. So as soon as the building got destroyed, it was like, damn, y'all don't own the land. So y'all got to get up out of there.
Damn.
That shit was crazy. It's like, this shit was really wild.
Damn.
Loopholes on top of
Man.
fuck. That's
Shit was
crazy.
wild.
Nah, definitely the tornado came right through Jefferson. Big.
When I was helping to clean up, it was scalpers all down the street the day after asking people if they could buy their houses. While niggas were trying while niggas were trying to recover shit off the lawn. It was white people driving up and down the streets trying to buy all the houses. That shit was crazy.
But if you think about it, that's the same thing what happened with the flood. Like,
Man.
my grandma, she stay off West Hamilton. And I remember literally.
West Hamilton isn't what it used to be.
Exactly.
There's nothing on there. There's nothing on West Hamilton anymore.
It's crazy. And we was just talking about that. Like, it's just literally like, I remember she was saying like she barely got out. Like, I'm talking about some like she wasn't thinking it was really gonna flood for real. They were saying it. She ain't gonna leave her house. She old. And I remember like her and my uncle had to get her out and shit like that. But I remember the day after we just came, everything destroyed. But people saying that, you know what I'm saying? White people coming in, yo, let me buy you. They bought pretty much. I don't know all of them. Like, I feel like the neighbor across. And the neighbor to her right, that's it. That's pretty much it. Like I know the neighbor to her like the next 3 doors down, definitely all it took. I know the whole street closer to what's it called? Not Old Hickory. The whole street closer to the other side. You said Hartman, like the other side of it, like closer to like Kings Lane and shit like that. That's all gone. Like, people done took them houses and everything. So it's just like, that shit's so cheap. They was trying to get her on some shit, like to bite on some shit, like on some cheap shit, and we was like, hell no.
Hell no.
Like, we already know what y'all finna do with this house.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Cause I was helping out like when the tornado came through, and like I was seeing people on the same shit. I was definitely seeing that same shit. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Like right after the fucking tornado COVID, niggas had to
Man.
go to phase 1 out this
That
bitch.
shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm. So nuts.
Yeah, it hit people a hard time. So yeah, it's definitely crazy just how the city just changing so suddenly. But you know how it changed after them accidents and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew once the tornado hit and like it fucked up some of the shit, I just knew. 'Cause that's all that is. That's all Nashville is right now. Yeah. They'll put a motherfucking house in the middle of nothing, you hear me? Over by Slim and Huskies, just down the street, my
a
nigga.
house is gonna be about 3-4.
Oh yeah, it's 6 houses in a 600 square foot radius. Yeah, like what
They
the
tall as hell.
4 houses sharing the same address.
man?
So crazy.
Facts.
Niggas don't
When
even
they
know
would
that
be.
Wedgwood it never used to look like that, bro. My great grandmother lived off Wedgwood over on Argyle Avenue, so I been going over there before they built the little W.L. Smith Center. They used to be the middle of the hood. It's a whole bunch of little Miami style houses,
Man.
bro. That shit is so crazy.
That shit is ridiculous.
That's funny. They say, I remember we used to make jokes about it, like damn, you can shit, you know what I'm saying? Knock on it, you don't got no toilet paper. Bro, hey, throw me some toilet paper. The next house, they throw it over. Like, shit, everything's so fucking close here. And then all the Airbnb. Think about it. I forgot we had that bad Airbnb. Didn't we have like an epidemic here where they had to tell niggas to stop like in 2021 and 2020?
Airbnb just said you can't like hold parties there anymore or something.
Hey, I swear I was the first nigga in Nashville to have an Airbnb party.
For real?
What year was
I'm not
this?
gonna lie to you.
I never went to Airbnb.
2013.
Airbnb was a thing in 2013?
Nah.
Okay.
That's
Me
crazy.
and Ernest, Saturday Night Live.
Wow.
Damn, that's what it's called. That's a great party name. I would have came too.
We was lit, and it was a little glow theme and all type of shit. No, we had that bitch live, most definitely.
You can't do that no more.
I still got the archive photos.
Hey, that's all that matters.
I was talking to someone the other day about like how the pandemic kind of wiped off one of Nashville's last black clubs, at least in Limelight. I mean, there's lounges here now and shit, But like
That
lounges
is
come and
crazy.
go.
Ain't no more limelight. I done got used to it now, but that is crazy.
That's
Yeah,
really
man.
rad. It was really a culture. I feel like I was like right before I ain't even turned. I was still like 20 and stuff. I ain't even go, but it was just like a whole culture with all the older motherfuckers, and I was just like, damn.
Almost
I can't wait till I turn 21 and hit
That
limelight.
That
Took it
limelight
from
happy hour.
Nah,
was
limelight happy
love.
hour was a
So
motherfucker.
funny because crazy story. Last summer, like before the recession hit, Limelight brought it back for one time.
I remember
It was an
that.
event out in Madison.
Yeah, I
And I
remember
was
that
doing
shit.
valet there that night. Nigga, I made like $1,000 in tips. That's how many people came.
That's
through.
crazy.
We were there from 7. We was supposed to go from 7:00 in the afternoon until 3 in the morning. Somebody shot up at 11. I already made $1,000 in tips before you really got started. That's how many people were coming through there. That shit
God
was
damn.
ridiculous.
See, they gotta open it back up.
Man,
you
because
gotta
all they
get
did
mine.
was rent out this big venue, but they didn't know how many people were gonna come, so they really should have rented out a big
I don't
venue.
think them people was limelight.
It
them
was
is people.
It was nothing. but
Yeah, they just them people bought into
Probably.
the hype.
Exactly.
But it was just for,
Bought into the
like
hype.
niggas needed this for the
Limelight,
culture. We was like, fuck
Yeah,
it, we gonna
homie.
call this limelight for tonight.
For some niggas, yeah.
This is limelight tonight, niggas. We gonna do it for the culture one time.
Nah, facts. We definitely got. I feel like, man, I feel like, yeah, we're definitely missing some type of, because the lounges are cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
The hookah bars are cool.
I don't smoke hookah, so I
Me neither.
can't
Same.
You
stand.
shouldn't.
Me
I
neither.
can't stand. Can we get a hookah? Oh my.
Like no.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Walk
The
around
bad
busy
bitches
with
do
they
smoke
stuff.
hookah.
They love hookah. They love hookah.
The bad women do smoke hookah. But
Like I hit the hookah a couple times around some bitches, but I mean,
I smoke my weed in here.
That's what's going through my mind.
nah,
Can I just
facts.
roll one up? Y'all not even gonna notice.
We need a weed lounge for sure. I think that
Oh,
It'll be.
them
It's
shit
coming
don't
soon.
next year.
Soon as they legalize that shit, like it's over with. Like I slick already know a couple spots like that be fucking with niggas, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you gonna have
Most
to live in
definitely
them
most-
spots. Oh.
Limelight used to definitely fuck with niggas.
Nah, most definitely.
You could definitely
fact.
spark up in Limelight. That was
For real?
for sure.
That's
the
crazy.
weekend before they started hounding niggas about their taxes was definitely fucking with you out front.
What's that? It was a place out in Antioch. I forgot what it was called. They shut that shit down
Empire
too.
or Pharaohs.
Not Pharaohs. Not. It was a
Soho.
club. No, it was a
Dunks?
club. Nah, it was right there by the.
Club X.
It was right there by the Olive Garden.
Bar 9.
Nah, I know
Yeah,
it's talking
it's Bar
about,
9.
I can't. It's Bar 9.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. But it got shut down. I'm talking about it got shut down. Bar 9 got shut down. Damn. Well, maybe I'm talking about Bar 9.
I don't know about none of that shit.
But it was just. I feel like all
Club Miami. That might be what you thinking about though. Club Miami used to smack.
Damn.
Club Miami used to smack down Murfreesboro Road. Now that's some
No, Antioch definitely got some spots that'll pop up
used
and
to-
then close
it
down
used
and
to
pop
be
up and close down.
It used to be jumping because it used to be Club Miami, Jazzy's.
Is Donk still out there?
Yeah,
Hey, Donks is definitely still out there.
Donks is still over there. I don't really count that though.
Donk-
I remember when Donks was over.
Out north
Yeah,
of Trinity fucking Lane, the real Donks.
Hey.
That was nasty Donk.
they moved it to Antioch. I'm like, hold on, this the.
You can't do the same thing at that
Oh,
Donk.
me.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The same shit ain't going on at that Donks that's going on now.
Ain't shit going on in the Antioch Donks,
Nah,
bro.
at all.
But niggas eating. I'm like, why y'all eating here? For
They
real,
got-
dog?
It ain't no ass at the Donk in Antioch?
Nah, it's ass in there.
Man.
It ain't the old Donks though.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck this shit is now. They be repurposing all kinds of shit.
Facts. We do need a man. I feel like we do need a club spot though. Just a not no House of Legends shit. Like some real,
I ain't even been to House of Legends yet.
real.
My barbershop across the street is ass.
It's
What's that out in Antioch? I mean, not Antioch, but Goodlettsville. Panobies?
Oh, yeah.
Panobies. I have heard of Panobies. I ain't even been though. Is it straight?
That's cool. I mean, I've been for like showcases and stuff. I've never been for an
See,
actual.
yeah.
We was there for what awards?
The
was that?
SCA award
Yeah,
show.
SCA
They had like
award show.
a showcase the night before or something, and that was lit. They let you smoke in Panobies for sure.
Hey, for sure.
for sure.
Hey, shout out to Panobi.
Yeah.
Let me slide to Panobi.
Sure, for sure.
I'll be there
Shout out to
tomorrow.
Panobies for sure.
Fuck me. Nah, facts.
I mean, I went to Agenda once when it was still a thing.
Oh yeah, I went
That's
to
what,
Agenda.
maybe I'm thinking of Agenda. Where's Agenda?
it's
Right outside the
gone
Gulch.
now.
Never mind, I'm not thinking about it. But no, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, folks used to. I used to hear Agenda on 92Q so much.
Oh,
That was some grown shit. I don't fuck with the Weeknd. I don't know why. I mean, I done had some cool experiences at the Weeknd, but like they have a dress code, right?
I've had the worst experiences at the Weeknd. I've only been like twice or maybe 3 times. I just know one time I was denied because I had a hat, maybe, or I had a white tee.
Nah,
I had a white tee.
Because when I had to go in and take pictures, they said you're gonna have to take your hat back to the car.
Yeah,
I was like,
they did that.
And then the nigga in front of me played in the fucking NBA. He came in with a hat on.
Oh yeah, you know why he came in with that?
They'll let him do whatever they want.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, they definitely. I think they did not. I remember they was trying to get on bullshit with my dog, cause she had some fucking backwoods, and she was like, "Can y'all just hold them for me? You gotta get them back, cause it was like a 5-pack." You know what I'm saying? We had 4 left. She like, "Yeah, just hold them for me when I tell you to get back." Nah, you actually can't go in, cause you talking to me reckless. Like the fuck y'all on y'all got y'all pussies out, bro. What the fuck y'all doing, bro? Like it was on some goofy shit. But the last time I went, I know I came back out. It was like graduation night. And it was cool, but everybody had their cars booted when they got back.
I done had that happen.
It was crazy.
What the fuck?
I ain't got my shit booted, but it's been most definitely. I done went there a couple times. Like I had slid for happy hour one time. I ain't gonna cap that happy hour used to smack.
Man.
But I had pulled up. Niggas walked outside to leave. It was about 10 people had they shit booted. I'm like, damn.
They be
Damn,
on
crazy.
Somebody making that cash, bro. It's cool. I'm gonna become a booter and sit right there at the weekend.
You know somebody that be
Oh yeah, I already know.
$250 a car.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll be out there booting cars too.
Oh me, he be talking about I definitely know you talking about that shit funny. Needs that.
What's been going on, man, in like the city, like outside of music? Anything significant?
I don't know about outside of music. I know it was that the July Madness.
How was that? I know you went.
I actually left before a lot of people performed, but it was cool though. I seen quite a few people perform though. Like I seen like 3 or 4 artists.
And they're all Nashville based, right?
Yeah,
Am I late on Triple Play Squeak?
yeah, you late.
I mean, I found out about her maybe 2 months ago. So that's late.
I'm finding out about it right now. So Triple Play Squeak.
I believe that's her name. Is that her name?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
she's
go crazy.
she's actually
she go crazy.
She a rapper?
Yeah,
she
man.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. She's really good.
She from here?
Yeah,
from the
she
city.
Nashville.
Crazy. I'm gonna have to listen.
Nah,
I
yeah.
have to tap in.
Squeak got some shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. She be talking that shit.
Yeah. The women been snapping. You see Glorilla got signed. She signed with CMG, right?
Yeah.
And then her homegirl signed with
QC. Mm-hmm.
That story is actually crazy because I think somebody was telling me about this. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is right. She was on the Ringer. Gorilla was on the Ringer, the group. I don't know if y'all know the Ringer, but it's shout out Texas Trail. She be doing
Shout out Texas.
the Ring. The Ring.
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
the Ringer.
yeah.
I'm stupid. The Ring. That's what it's
Yeah. Hell yeah.
The Ring.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Texas True.
Yeah, nah, facts.
She
Yeah.
was in the spot last night, and the girl she be promoting, C Naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was
Okay.
in that last night.
That's who. That's T. Like, yeah, I think they did one in Memphis, and they was there, and I think the winner they won, and the win, I guess the winner get to do a beat with I want to say Hit Kid, and then that's how it.
Yeah,
that's
I know
how.
Texas Trail. She
If it
plugged in
happened.
with a lot of folks, so I know like the prizes be some it be some decent shit.
On me. So yeah, and I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, no, I definitely they've been, and it's crazy because I've been seeing it on social media for hella. So like I've seen it when like she was doing it here in Nashville, and then you know what I'm saying, the branch out. I think they doing it now in Jacksonville and shit like that in Florida.
I think that's where the next one is at, somewhere in Florida.
In Jacksonville, T too. So like they got a turn music scene. So I definitely know like, yeah, it's just cool that just being there, probably you know what I'm saying, getting connected.
Nah,
You know
most
what I'm saying, a
definitely.
bunch of rappers.
Is Texas True from the city?
I think she from. I want to say she from Memphis,
Okay.
but I think she went to TSU, so I think she been fucking with the city since she came to came to TSU.
The Memphis to TSU pipeline is so.
Just the Memphis to Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to school with fucking Tay Keith, and he was goddamn. What song was that? Look Alive came out senior year, and this nigga's still on campus.
Facts.
When this fucking Block Boy JB Drake shit hit, and now you can't hear an album without his fucking
Shit, I knew who Tay Keith was before that shit dropped.
I mean, yeah, he threw parties and shit with the first flight and everything like that. And I mean, I didn't know the guy, and I definitely didn't know he made beats.
Yeah, I knew he made beats before because he was starting to bubble a little bit, like even before like he had just got the Drake and even Block Boy shit. Like even before him and like Block Boy really just made like a real connection. Like I had been hearing him on some. I'm trying to think who was rapping over his beats like that I had first heard of, but it was probably around like 2014, 2015 when I had first started hearing Tay Keith. Like, cause you know I always go off of niggas DJ tags and shit. So.
Yeah.
That's when I had first started hearing his shit.
Facts. He's so turned. My sister was actually she was in first flight.
Really?
Yeah, Joy. Shout out my sister Joy.
Shout out.
She hard as hell, but like she always like she was saying like I guess you know saying she real cool with Tay Keith and shit like that, and so you know what I'm saying like that she really was telling me about him like around when he was messing with Block Boy and shit like that, just showing me they songs like that. But it was just crazy like to see motherfucker just blow up like that, and he still be around. Like we just seen him at Minerva. Like I feel like a couple of months ago, just cool.
He fuck with a lot of people.
The producers out of the city, like it's a lot of them that
Smokey was in the building last night.
Oh, for real. That's what's
I know. What's bro name? With PRE, the producer.
Bandplay.
Bandplay, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Bandplay,
He cold.
tough.
Cause he be producing Cocash and shit too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
His beats nice.
yeah. On me, Cocac. They got
Cocash is tough.
that's them car beats, man.
Man.
Boom.
That
This
first
shit
Yellow
be-
tape. I don't know if he
I
executive.
fuck with a lot of Tana beats.
Mm.
He go crazy on his shit.
I gotta tap in Tana. Who be?
He produced that Babyface Ray and Moneybag.
You talking about that?
If you know, you know.
Damn,
Yeah.
for real, that's my shit. Yeah.
That's tough.
Hey, see, look, learn something new every day.
Yeah, like it's a lot of talent in the city, but you need an artist to put the face on. You know what I'm saying? Producers don't have the face. They got the tag,
Most definitely.
but
They
don't
got
have
the
face.
sound. I feel like a producer. That's what I was like. A producer match with a good tone artist. That's all you need. Like
Someone
right
with
tone on the beat,
The right voice. Yeah.
and that right beat. Them two. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. That's all it take for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of hot when Isaiah Rashad got popping. I was like, damn, they just skipped right over Nashville. Fuck.
Damn.
I fuck with Isaiah Rashad. But I'm like, damn, man.
I was slick on the same. I'm like, damn.
And Shaq got artists. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say Chad.
was Tut at the thing last
Shit.
the other night?
I didn't see him. No.
Wasn't he on the lineup?
Was he?
I believe so. His name is YG Tut.
Yeah,
Why
Tut.
is he so nice?
Mm-hmm.
Tut's hard.
Yeah,
He just dropped something. A month ago or a month and a half
And
ago.
Quickie, that shit go crazy.
Yeah, he's just he be on one.
Nah, I fuck with Tut. most
I was
definitely.
gonna say Usher from Chat.
Yeah, Usher from Chad. You know he ain't repping
Watch
stuff.
this. Nah, he ain't repping that shit at all.
Fuck no.
Not at
I'm
all.
trying to think who else from Chat. Chat got some turn rappers though.
That's some people. I don't know if y'all heard. I ain't
Mike
trying to.
DaVinci.
Oh yeah, Mike DaVinci.
That's my guy.
Then fucking Louisville, Kentucky got motherfucking rappers popping out before Nashville, Tennessee.
Man,
I understand, but the Jack Harlow nonsense.
man,
Thank
You don't
you.
fuck with.
I
You don't
can't.
fuck with Big Harlow.
EST Harlow.
He said Big Harlow.
Hey, Big Harlow.
Hey, nah.
You don't fuck with Big Harlow.
Hey, Jack is whack, bro. Go back to Louisville.
Yeah,
I've
man.
heard like 5 Jack Harlow songs. I think I like maybe 2 of them. 40% is Westbrook numbers.
Yeah. Oh, he said Westbrook number. Oh God. Oh God. For the Lakers, for sure.
But I was fucking with Jack Harlow like before he blew up, cause like I know his A&R, so like he was posting like you feel me him like before he was like just popping for real, like before What's Poppin' came out type shit. So I went and checked it out because I was like peeping. So I'm like, damn, this nigga A&R and a white boy.
Yeah.
So I was seeing the nigga for a while before I even went and checked the shit out. Shit, I went and checked this out. I was like, okay, this shit decent. But I mean,
I ain't gonna cap his the shit before last. What's that? The one that got
Because that's one of the songs I heard.
that Chris Brown
All I
song
know
with
is
it.
a song called 21C Delta on there. It's one of the two
Okay.
songs.
Yeah, whatever the
Definitely one
one,
of the two.
the one where he was in the car. I don't know what it's
That's
called.
that's the one. I know
That's that one was straight. But
I don't listen to the guy, man. Like, I listened to that song he had with Drake, and
Oh,
it
I ain't
just
listened to
pissed me off.
I ain't listening to that either.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Drake been pissing me off, bro. We was just talking about this shit in the car, bro.
So you're not fucking with that? Honestly, never mind.
It's not even people was talking about like, you know, people when they get in the whole debate, like, oh, it's there he's trying to do, bro. This nigga don't even be trying. Like, he don't even be like, you can't tell me, oh, I'm finna do a dance album and then have 40 produce the whole shit. Like, 40 don't know what the he's not no go with dance producers, put dance artists, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, how whatever artist on that shit. Like, you do the same, you know, I'm getting mad. I ain't even.
nah, it's cool. I feel you.
He wasted a good unanticipated rollout.
Man.
He wasted a good cover.
He should have wasted that on some real rap. Doing that on some experimental shit, like making some fake house music, was a wild attempt.
He should have let this shit leak. Like how he be
Yeah,
letting shit leak. Like
he
let
did
that
with
shit leak out and
Certified
really
Lover
see
Boy.
what
He
the
shoulda
streets
let
say
that
about
shit
that.
leak.
That shit was so weak. Like, think about it. He dropped the unexpected album, and that shit was a blink. Like, no one cared. Like, the next day, it was done for. Like, it's this done for.
He tried to put a song
Nah,
at the
I ain't
end of the
gonna lie.
album.
I
to-
can't lie. I can't say next day, but it did come and go. I'll say that because like niggas had the conversation about it for like maybe a couple days because you know the motherfuckers that liked it was saying the niggas that didn't like it ain't never been out of the country and all that stupid ass shit.
Oh, me.
Country like house music wasn't originate in Chicago.
I'm saying like
Facts.
I don't know, man. I ain't like the left turn he took. I fuck with the little song at the end, but even
I
then,
mean, yeah, the Jimmy Crook shit is cool,
even then, I'm not the
but I'm
biggest
not going
21
back
fan.
to. Nah, I can't get. I fuck with you.
Is that the time you played in the car? Man, it started off something about some they gonna hate me when I leave. R.I.P. Lil Keith.
Yeah.
Go home, Drake, bro.
Yeah.
Go home.
You can't
Drake,
say
bro.
that on this album.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he pissed me off.
At the end of that album was really like, so what was the goal, bro? Why you putting this
To make
random ass
niggas go
rap
back
song?
to give the niggas that don't fuck with it a reason to go back to that album and stream some shit. I ain't doing it though. Fuck them.
So far, who you got as the best album of the year?
We was just talking about this today.
Okay, could we like minimize to rap album of the year?
Yeah. We can do rap. We can do rap.
Okay, for sure. Okay, well, now you go ahead, go ahead. All right,
Me,
feedback off of you.
so if we just gonna do straight rap, I'm going with Vince Staples. The Ramona part broke my heart because I've
I
rocked
still
with.
ain't got to listen to it.
I suggest you do because I met this nigga Vince Staples. He was at a chicken joint, like the Vince Staples you see in interviews. That's him. For
I believe it.
literally, man, it was me, my boy Trey, Joel, and my boy Aaron. I was just on Twitter at the time. And he tweeted out, "Hey, I'm gonna be at Hattie B's before the show. Like, if you come over here, I'll get you some free tickets before the show because it was at like 6." And so, man, we was just sitting on the steps at MLK. And we was like, okay, bet, because we all damn near all grown, which is our senior year. So niggas is driving and shit. So we drove literally up the street to Hattie B's, and then that nigga was literally just chilling outside eating some hot chicken with his manager. And we rode up on them, and we just sitting outside talking. So I've been with his music since a little bit before that when Sean Cole James version 1 came out. So I just always been following his career when he was hanging with Mac, Tyler, and all them niggas. And so seeing his progression, especially because when you was talking about how he got to like Big Fish Theory, he was just doing that
that's
to
my
get
shit.
synced and all of that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, so I'm trying to see where he goes from here when he stopped trying to make money and gets back to like making music he wants to make. So this is really his first post sync album, with that and the self-titled joint that came out last year.
Yeah.
So
But this one, I do fuck with Ramona. That shit, Vince Staples a G for real. But this shit, I feel like this not even. what he really want to do. Cause I remember watching one interview. He was like, these next couple songs, these next projects are, well, no, I think that was the project maybe before this one, the Law of Averages joint. Cause he was just talking about like, he was like, people fuck with my interviews more than they fuck with my music. Like I get more. He was talking about he talks to his people, like his manager people, and he gets more streams on his interviews than he ever gets on his music. So he was like,
agree.
how can he
Like
incorporate
I fuck with his music, but I definitely like I could see that because I definitely like anytime this nigga doing anything like outside of music, like whether it be some YouTube shit or some like a podcast or interview shit. Oh yeah, I'm definitely finna go watch that shit because I know that nigga finna talk his shit.
On me, he gonna be funny as hell.
Supposed to be getting the show too.
For real,
I would
nah,
definitely
he's
fuck
dope.
with the show.
Bro.
It was on the Drink Champs interview he did because he doesn't drink or anything, so they actually had to ask him questions. So they was like, "Oh man, what else you can say?" So, I'm working on the show and the movie, so hopefully he follow through.
He gonna
with
be
that shit. That shit
T.
be cool.
Nah, yeah, I remember he
sure.
talking about the movie. 'Cause he be fucking with Joe podcast and shit, so they be calling that nigga and they be fucking with that nigga talking about the movie and shit. I think
Facts.
somebody I seen on Twitter somebody said it was he got games or not he got game, but White Man Can't Jump too.
Who, Jack Harlow?
Nah.
Nah, Vince Staples.
No, Jack Harlow. Yeah, I've heard of that, but Jack Harlow is supposed to be in it too.
I know
with
that.
Yeah,
Ah, damn. Both of them?
yeah.
That's gonna be.
That'll be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
You know, Drewski's gonna be in there somewhere.
Hey, if Drewski in there, I'm going to see the
He
movie.
done came up so
Man, shout out to Juice.
For sure. I'm a huge Drewski fan, bro. I think he just unapologetically himself. Like he posted something today. He was like, yeah, and he don't give a fuck either. Like he tell about his own life. He was like, he won class clown in high school, but he couldn't get it because he didn't have enough credits.
Damn.
So like somebody else won it, so he was like, "Fuck you, Alex," or whatever. Like, why would you post that for?
he's stupid.
Nah, he done came the
almost
fuck
got
up.
himself canceled though.
Damn.
You talking about that one video that he deleted?
Yeah.
He should have deleted
Hey,
it.
he deleted that motherfucker with the swiftness, boy. I
Man,
said, "Damn, I have not seen it. That's
I mean,
how
I
fast
saw
he
it.
got that
It wasn't-
motherfucker out of there.
Wasn't he that bad?
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
It was
It was
funny because it was
It
real.
probably
It
was
was
funny because it was some
Yeah,
real
it
shit.
made
From what
people
I've
look at
heard,
him
it was some
weird.
real shit.
It was.
But it was probably funny too.
It was
But, you know,
hilarious.
like cancel culture is real.
Man, cancel culture is
was-
not real for
Shit.
real.
I don't know if y'all heard about the shit with Dave Chappelle. He had a show. I can't remember where. It's like at some theater in Chicago though, and it just got canceled.
Them trans people was outside.
Oh
that shit.
damn, for real.
They do not fuck
They
with
was
Dave,
weak
man.
as fuck.
But Dave on something else though. Dave on a vendetta. I feel like because it's like to me after the first run, cool. You did your jokes. Make something. He done had. I feel like he done had 3 specials about the same shit.
That's what.
I feel
It's just
that.
like,
That's
what
what's
are you?
doing to man.
Is this your bit, fool? Like, what is
Like
this?
yeah,
at this
fool.
point?
Because it's like niggas can't act like Dave Chappelle not funny. So
Yeah.
it's like okay, like you did the bit, like you apologize for it, whatever. Like I know you got some different material.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
Yeah.
You're a comedian. Yeah.
Yeah, like you still gotta be funnier than what. Like you can't just keep going back and be like, okay, I have more funny trans jokes. After it's like, okay, hey, you made a funny trans joke and that like offended a lot of people. This nigga was like, oh, that's all I got. It was like, well, you should find something else to joke about, bro, because like it's clearly making people upset.
Yeah.
Like Dave
Like,
Chappelle
niggas, you are
could.
funny.
I
bro.
feel like
Come
it's
on.
getting to him. Like whatever they're doing is
Yes.
actually
Yes.
working. You know what I'm
Like, 'cause he-
saying?
Yeah, I feel like
Joke the
every
way out of
I
shit.
feel you because it do feel like every special now is just like a response to like their response.
It's like, all right, bro.
It's an
Like
original joke.
you used to have fucking jokes about fucking crack babies in DC. Like you now you tell trans jokes.
Yeah.
Like they what's the shit called? Killing Them Softly. Yeah, man. Way funnier than anything he's put out today.
No facts. And I think about even like the Chappelle show. That shit was so sporadic. Like that shit was crazy. Like how what do you still? Yeah, I don't know. Like Dave Chappelle, he damn near canceling himself.
Yeah.
And then what Cat Williams said was like real. Like when he said, if you can't evolve with, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't really your craft for real. You know what I mean? Like nobody, like even like the same thing with basketball. Like niggas shooting threes. Big man got to shoot threes now. If you're not shooting threes, you're not gonna play, bro.
Yeah.
Dave, you're not gonna get no play if you can't.
And it's
Do
like
something
it's
different.
weird because all you saying is don't joke about this one thing. And that's all you doing right now is getting jokes off about this one thing.
Come on.
right, my
He
nigga.
really
Like,
being petty.
it's like if somebody was telling nigga jokes and they all they had was nigger jokes, and it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
what else can you
Nigga
say?
went from doing skits with Wayne Brady to telling the same jokes over and over again. That's a sad downfall.
Man,
Because the Chappelle Show always gonna be funny.
Man. Oh yeah, Chappelle Show, a classic.
Snoop Dogg has a special on Netflix, like a comedy special
Damn.
with Cat Williams, Mike Epps, D. Ray Davis.
Are he hosting it? Like he's hosting the whole thing, like they used to do on what is that?
The
comedy
All Star
station?
game.
Yeah.
All Star shit.
Kind of, sort of, like they're
Damn,
doing
Shaq
a
shit.
bit, and like Snoop Dogg sitting over on the side of the stage at like a couch and smoking weed, and they over there smoking
that's
with him after they get
easy.
off the stage. Yeah.
Shout out Snoop.
Oh, and Donnell Rawlins seeing it too. Yeah, it's funny as fuck, bro.
It is. Oh, I gotta go watch it then.
It's
For sure.
fuck.
D-Ray, Cat. Snoop Dogg is on a chair because he just took over what?
Death Row.
Death Row.
Then he dropped 2 albums under the Death Row name, like damn near as soon as he took it over.
And then yeah, and he was. I think I was watching an interview where he was just talking about like trying to use his influence more, but he on the hella side missions. Like I feel like he on the side missions and the main. Like these the side missions, and now we're seeing
Shit, he done
he was
completed
creating
the
the main.
whole main shit. He just ain't got nothing but side missions left.
Facts.
Nah, there's got to be more than one Snoop Dogg because that nigga has a lot of shit going on.
Man, he doing the NFT. I remember he was the first one that did the NFT concerts. No, well, not the NFT, the Meta World concert. Like he was doing
Really?
the Meta World concert, and then he sold like the land next to him or something like that in the Meta World. He would like Snoop Dogg on some like shit. Like he getting paid, bro.
I used to think it was crazy when that nigga had, well, he still has, but the football league. I was like, this nigga got a whole league. Hold up.
He does. Wasn't on Netflix? Like it had the show on Netflix and
I
shit.
think so. They did have a show on Netflix, but he been having this for a minute. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, that nigga Snoop is an entrepreneur. Fuck. Y'all keep up with basketball or NFL, anything like that?
Hell yeah, we are sports connoisseurs.
Y'all know Russ is in some shit right now.
Westbrook.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, like that's what like it's being reported, but then it's like you'll be hearing like other people reporting that like AD and Bron are still like hitting him up. Like even if you're not gonna leave, like we should still like try to play our best. So it's like they're trying to convince him to take that little role because they want him to be, or what the report said is the new coach wants him to be the playmaking defender. Like they don't want him to do no scoring at all. They want him to work off the ball and they'd be like, you're gonna be a defense point guard, a defense first point guard who's gonna run the offense. And like he just doesn't want to do that. Like he still can't imagine himself like taking a back seat. And that's like the only hole on the team right now.
That's ridiculous because all we
Yeah,
got to do
he
is
would
bring
be
it
great in
down
that role.
like one notch and you
Literally,
straight.
That's it. And you could go get you a ring and you could solidify your status in it, which he's still the first ballot Hall of Famer, so who cares for real? But still, like this kind of fall from grace when all you gotta do is like, hey, just be the third wheel, play some defense and run the offense. And you're like, nah.
I feel like I mean, it's probably been a little minute since we've seen something like this, but I mean, shit, I feel like we used to see this all the time though. Like for me, like this kind of feel like AI when like AI fell off that cliff. Like that shit killed me, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro. I was just like, damn, bro. Like, just go be a 6-man or something, bro. But he just like was dead set on starting. Like he was like, nah, nigga. Like I need my own team. Like I'm that nigga. Like, and yeah, they just wasn't fucking with my boy. Got to Detroit and then it was bad. Detroit niggas do not fuck with AI.
Shit.
Hey, do not fuck with AI, boy.
That's
to fuck that
crazy.
cap up.
Fuck Joe Dumars too for trading Chauncey Billups.
Oh, that's what got Chauncey to Denver?
Yeah, Joe Dumars traded Chauncey for AI.
And I mean, really, shit.
No damn reason.
He drafted
coming
Darko
off of our 6
Milicic.
conference finals appearance in a row, and they said, man, fuck you, Chauncey Billups. Sent it to Denver.
Man,
Really, where
that
he
was his best
fucked up
years.
was not drafting Carmelo.
Nah,
Yeah,
facts.
because it's crazy because they sent him a draft promise. He was just talking about this in an uninterrupted video. He was like, the Pistons gave me a draft promise, and they just didn't draft me. And I'm sitting here like, bruh,
Nuts.
Joe Dumars, why?
Nuts. I mean, Carmelo's another one of them dudes, though, who it took a while for them to take that back seat.
Yeah. Oh, facts. Sweet.
Yeah and no. I mean, cause I feel like they were just kind of trying to like play Melo, bro. Like they was trying to make it seem like he could not play at all, like he was not playable. And I'm like, bro, there's plenty niggas in the league that don't play defense like that, bro. Like
It's damn near
he's still one of the best like pure scorers in the game.
Facts.
Like, so I feel like they was just trying to. I don't know why they was like trying to. I don't know if they was trying to make an example out of the nigga or what. But like, I feel like they was just trying to play with him. Cause like you see, he came back and like was still.
Yeah, OKC Melo is different.
Yeah,
That's why they fucked him up. Like by that time, Melo should have been started taking that back seat, and then it's like they were still like, nah, you could be a good third option, and it was like he's giving you 20 points on like low shooting percentages. Like, but Melo off the bench at that time, you would have loved that 20 points coming off the bench, but they wanted him to be like the third best scorer on the team. It's like, man, Melo probably would have been better off the bench.
Melo said the bench. Who?
Yeah.
Yes, you, Carmelo. Get the fuck on the bench.
I don't know what he. I feel like they. Oh, he definitely said that. I feel like it's crazy because, man, I don't know. Maybe because I ain't never been at that height basketball wise. I can't see it, but like even with the whole like Westbrook thing, like, man, you ruining Bron's. Like Bron, honestly, I think Bron got years on him. Still, I still think he got it.
Max, how many you think he got on him?
He can go as long as he wants to me, in my opinion. Because he spent, 37, 38?
I think he's 37. Or he will
That's
be
what I said.
37.
It's just the way he's trained his body, the stuff that he puts on it. That's why I said, like, if you see him even at the Drew League, you like, damn, bro. Like,
Y'all seen the meme? They said, what did that shit say? Who was like, you gotta get off work. You work at Best Buy and gotta get off work and get
Guard
LeBron.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
On
that
me.
shit had me weak. That nigga LeBron had that nigga fucked up.
DeMar looked mad suspect in that game, though, bro.
Hey.
What's wrong with DeMar, bro?
I didn't even hear nothing about his
He had
stats.
30.
I mean, he had 30.
That's what I said.
13 from 3 dollars.
Okay, come on now. I ain't watch it, so I ain't know. But DeMar, I'm a Bulls fan. I'm a diehard Bulls fan. So
Levine resigned, right?
yeah, he re-signed. Shout out. I honestly think the Bulls, when Lonzo Ball get healthy,
It's up.
it's up. Like people not seeing, but when I tell you it's up because Lonzo.
Yeah, I was looking decent before he got hurt last year.
And then it's just all them defenders. I mean, we have Lonzo, Caruso, then we got Patrick Williams. He nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got Zach LaVine he played hurt all last season. He played on one leg. Had 25,
nice.
50 and on 50, 40, 90, like damn near. You know what I mean? This year I think he gonna have damn near 29 again, like he did, the year before, damn near 30. Cause I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? When he already got his knee surgery, yeah, he gonna be this season. He gonna show niggas what's up for sure.
I need to see some more DeMar, man, because it's like when he was in San Antonio, you didn't hear shit.
But he was on point.
He was.
So he had
But
the
they
best year of his
wasn't.
career, yeah.
Well,
You know what I'm
second
saying?
best.
Like, is Pop still there?
Last year he scored 28. But
Is this his last year or no? This ain't his last year. He's just still going.
I don't think he done said nothing about retiring.
I mean, he looked like he finna retire. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think Pop coaching no rebuilding team.
That's what I've been waiting on this moment right now. Cause I ain't never thought Pop. Cause like even when they got DeMar, they was like an 8 seed. They was battling in the play-in. So it was like, I mean, and then they just traded DeJounte because he said they only traded him because like, bro, we're finna start rebuilding and we're not finna have you.
Yeah.
Like, you're way better than our timeline. So they traded him.
They such
It's
a
like-
such a good organization.
Yeah, that's
Man,
It's such a good organization.
for sure.
Yeah, for real. But I don't know. I feel like they trying to make. Is the girl still on the bench? Becky Hammond.
Becky Hammond, I think she got
Nah,
a job in the WNBA.
Yeah, she got a job in
Dang.
WNBA.
I don't know. what
Tim
they
Duncan's
saying.
coaching.
Yeah.
He's on the coaching.
Ah,
Yeah,
that
he
might be
is
what
on
they're
the
waiting
coaching
for.
staff.
Yeah, Tim Duncan to be able to be like, okay, I'm ready to run the team.
I don't think he
No,
gonna
I
win the
felt you
team.
because I definitely thought they was gonna end up giving Becky Hammond that job. But
Yeah.
I feel like other niggas started the pump faking, and I don't know. I guess she was just tired of waiting.
Yeah. But if you think about assistant coaches,
NBA turn.
yeah, but she a woman, like maybe she just want to go coach women though, because didn't she take a head coach role or more?
Head coaching role for sure. And I think she got another role on top of that, like kind of like a Pop-ish role.
Yeah, see, that's probably what she probably wanted right there anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And it's whatever team that she played on. Because she was in the
Was it New
WNBA.
York? I think. Was it New York?
I'm not sure. I don't want to say and be wrong as fuck, you know.
I used to watch the WNBA a little bit when not even a little bit, a lot of it when Maya Moore played. Like I used to watch the links.
She probably is the coldest WNBA player I've ever seen.
Man,
Like she's nice. Nah, the way she like
because she wasn't
the close, and I hate saying this, it's the closest to a guy. It's like she really,
and she could dunk, and she wasn't. It wasn't like she was a physical force of nature. She just balled on them girls. She was out there just scoring 30.
yeah, like it
Shoot
was
over.
nasty.
Diana Taurasi is nice.
Okay, yeah.
Cool, but Maya Moore was fucking.
And
niggas up when
she was winning rings. Maya Moore was just winning rings damn near every year.
Easy.
Her, Simone Augustus.
And she just stopped to do like social work or some shit.
No, yeah, because
that's
her
why she retired.
husband was in prison or whatever. Her husband got
Ended
he
up
got him out.
becoming. That wasn't her husband.
Or maybe that was her husband. They ended up being afterward. That's what it was.
That blew me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was like she spent like 7 years doing that shit. They got it married as soon as she
Let me tell you
got out.
something. It's gonna be a movie, bro.
Man,
Just
It
like
needed-
part 2.
it
I'm
needed
telling you,
to
it's
be.
gonna be a
Oh,
great
God,
movie,
it needed to
bro.
you see, Giannis got a movie.
Yeah,
So
I
it
ain't
did.
watched it yet.
They saying it's better than the movie that
Is it? Is
what's
it
the Adam Sandler movie that just came?
Hustle? No, you know the damn name. of
Yeah,
it.
they saying Rise is better than Hustle.
You said they said which one?
That new movie with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
The basketball movie. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You fuck with it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Would you
I
say
like
it's
the Adam Sandler?
Would you say it's a basketball movie?
Nah, it's a soap opera.
It's a soap
Oh,
opera.
Damn.
Explain yourself.
That shit was just crazy dramatic, bro. Cause I was watching that shit and, like.
Into the mic.
My bad.
Straight.
Yeah, they had this nigga hooping in Tim's out on the basket. Like it was
Okay,
just
yeah.
the scene where they went to go
Okay.
get this nigga out of where is he from, Spain?
Yeah, that
like,
was
I was
soap
like, damn,
opera-ish.
fool. It's like, I mean, I guess like if you just gotta find a way to push the storyline, but like this is crazy dramatic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my nigga don't even got no basketball shoes. Like, come on, bro.
They coulda-
This nigga 6'11", man. Like get this nigga some shoes. Or something.
He could have been in the league or some
Yeah,
type
at least,
of
like a low level
something.
league just dominating it. Cause even they had my boy Mo Wagner play for Michigan. They had him as the little other fake prospect that bro drafted.
Yeah.
And then they got to this nigga. Was like, he could have just been in a low level competition. Went to see another prospect.
Or they was
He
at a
ended
rec
up
game
hooping
or
on-
something
Yeah,
or
rec game,
something inside
Hooping out
the
some
gym.
Tim's.
They was hooping out on the hardwood.
I was like, damn, like, all right, like, whatever. Sake of the plot, yeah, whatever. Like, I finished the movie. It was cool, though, but it just started off real dramatic for me.
Yeah. TJ doesn't think it's a basketball movie.
That's not what I said.
All right, what's
That's
up?
not what I said.
What do you think?
It's a basketball movie, but does it not feel different than other basketball movies we've had up to this point, with the fact being that damn near everybody in the movie was a professional basketball player, and most of in my opinion, like I might have to go back and rewatch it, but in my opinion, most of the screen time is them playing basketball. So therefore, it's gonna look better than an actor playing basketball when you have a real athlete playing basketball,
Yeah.
and you throw Adam Sandler in there.
Cause, like, the last movie you really think of that did it was like Mike. They had, like, when that nigga made it to the NBA, Vince Carter was out there.
Yeah, Jason Kidd was out there.
Yeah.
And they was who they was.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel
But
like
I
with
feel
all
like even that's still just a little different, because it's like, yeah, they out there playing, but they
The
playing
majority of the
against some
movie-
motherfucking
Like, you
low-bow
saw like,
like,
getting one show, like, made it.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
I think it's a basketball movie, man.
I'm not saying it's not a basketball movie. It most definitely is a basketball movie. I feel like it's just a different breed of basketball movie than we've ever had before, because everybody in the movie is a real damn near a NBA player or like a professional player from another like top league.
Yeah.
Like how we were saying, it was, you could compare it more to He Got Game than Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a fake story loosely based around real basketball.
So the word is definitely Ray Allen. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You know what's really funny? Ray Allen said that Denzel actually went out there and bust his ass when they were out there playing basketball.
Really?
They said that he showed up for the day in the best shape of his life, and Ray Allen thought they were still just playing, and Denzel really went out there and gave him buckets.
wow.
I bet you he did.
I believe him.
No, Denzel
I
seemed
definitely believe it.
when he talked about Trey Young, talking about some, hey, yeah, get that nigga's married, get that nigga a bar. I was like, damn, he fucked up. That shit was crazy. Nah, that's what's up though. What you call it? I don't really. Yeah, I like Michael was like my favorite. I feel like movie of all time. Like I feel like it was like a real coming of age
Yeah.
movie for me. Not all time, but like
Like
on
that.
some nostalgic shit, like some top 10. You know what I'm saying? Your top 10, like.
I mean, if I'm somewhere and I see like Mike on, I'm gonna stop and look at it for a second, just to take in what it was, because I've seen like Mike probably about 20 times when I was younger.
Yeah.
I can tell you any
I had it on VHS.
My nigga, I can tell you about every part of it.
That's crazy. I was watching White Chicks the other day, bruh.
Classic.
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 Fucking amazing.
Certified too.
Baby Boy. That shit used to come on BET.
I still ain't seen Baby Boy.
Man,
Really?
what?
I used so.
Come on now.
Nah, cause like
You just not looking at it on purpose. At this
I'm
point.
dead ass. The two black movies I refuse to watch because BET used to play them all the time are ATL and Baby Boy.
Man, you're
knew you was gonna
crazy.
say it. You gotta see it.
You're crazy.
But the thing is, I've seen all the other ones. So like Fresh, like all the niche ones. Like Fresh is my favorite black movie of all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
See.
So, and then
Fresh
like
is
you
my
know, Don't
shit.
Be Miss Society. I've seen all the other ones, but it's just like they just always played on BT. I always figured they just weren't good. So I was like,
You gotta watch it because it's not good, bro. Or you know, it's good, but you gotta
can't
watch
watch
the
a
not
bad
good
movie.
movie. The
Yeah,
bad
I can't
movies
watch
be
that.
good.
They do be
It's
great.
I'm
still
not gonna
good
watch
bad
no Tyler
movies.
Perry movie, bro. I can't.
Hey,
sit there
Tyler
and do that
Perry
to myself.
does have a terrible
Okay.
movie.
I'm not gonna watch
Terrible and bad, or I feel like
They
you.
exist on the same spectrum.
Nah, bruh. Because there's some bad movies where it's like, bruh, this is so bad, but it's so
Scary
funny.
movie, I watched that.
Yeah,
Like oh man,
Soul
it's
Plane is one of the movies.
So-
yeah, like that's
Yeah,
not a
I
good
watched
movie.
Soul
That's
Plane.
funny though.
But Kevin Hart, Snoop Dogg, like I mean, you can't really
Like
beat
that-
that.
like,
The
it's too
premise
many
is
It's
so
some
people in
funny.
shit
there
with
that's
Lil Duval. I feel like it was some shit.
he funny.
Niggas had like a little chicken restaurant. And they started putting weed in the recipe, and then like I can't remember who the fuck was in
Oh
it.
no.
Hey,
But that shit, it was a terrible movie. But that shit was funny as
Like
hell.
Buzz House.
Like How High or
I
something.
think that, or yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, but Buzz House has the same premise where it's like they were selling the shit weed. It was like because somebody blew up the toilet and like they put the weed under the house because the cops came and like it leaked onto the weed and then they smoked it anyway just to get rid of it. Like, hey, this is kind of gas, and they started selling it to everybody.
hey, nah.
Like if you ain't never seen Buzz House, you gotta go watch Buzz House, bro. That
That's
movie because
nuts.
it's got what's it, the brother from Friday?
Mike Epps, ain't it?
Nah, not Mike Epps. The dude that play nigga with the
Deep-
Jerry curl.
Oh yeah, the nigga who
Damn,
who
why
played
can't I think of
Pinky.
his name?
Lil Perm.
I don't know that
The,
man.
big,
really.
the dude who played
Perm.
Big Perm is in it. He's a funny guy. Yeah.
That's funny.
Half of Bow Wow motherfucking movies ain't all that though. And I done seen all
Lottery
of them.
Ticket.
I love Lottery
Yeah,
Ticket.
Lottery Ticket's a bad movie.
It's a terrible
I don't
movie.
That's what I said. It's
I don't think it's a bad.
No, First Sunday is a
First
bad
Sunday
movie,
is
but
a
it's
banger.
Man,
I love
that is
First
a
Sunday
banger, bruh.
Man.
That's crazy. You got the wheelchairs. He was on it. Hey, nah,
that
that
nigga
shit,
named Lee John and shit. Shit was
that shit was a classic because Loretta Devine was funny as fuck. Hey, nah, that whole movie's funny as hell.
shit.
I'm trying to think. Damn, what's some more bad movies?
What's it called? Pootie Tang. That shit is ass.
Oh yeah,
I
Pootie
love
Tang is
Pootie
ass, but
Classic.
Pootie Tang is
I love
definitely
Pootie Tang.
Classic.
nah.
I can't,
Facts.
I can't think of many. I mean, shit, it be hella movies on what's that fucking app?
Tubi.
I was gonna say Tubi.
Tubi.
I was gonna say
Goddamn
Tubi.
It do be Tubi.
Ain't Tubi free?
As fuck.
That's crazy.
All the hood classics on there.
No, it is. On
All the modern day hood
Yeah.
classics.
shit, and the old ones too. Shit.
Yeah, but the ones like that's coming out now, they be having some plots. They be having some good shit. So
Cam
I be fucking with 'em.
put me on to some shit from
You go to a bitch house, you got Tubi on this up.
On me.
it's this shit called
Right on the fire stick.
McGraw Ave. I think. You heard of McGraw Ave?
Yeah.
That shit on Tubi. Yeah, I fuck with that shit.
There's one nigga that be in all them movies, bro. The short, kind of chubby nigga that be in all of them joints.
Yeah.
He play like the fucked up nigga that the chick trying to save all the time, but he kind of be thugging in most of them in the movies he in.
The nigga that was on Baby Boy.
Nah, this nigga not in Baby Boy. He's in more of the newer movies. I don't know who the fuck you talking about.
Tyrese homie on Baby Boy.
Oh, the nigga from fucking Smart Guy.
Hey, that's hey.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah,
little brother.
little brother.
Mhm.
Omar Goody.
Omar Gooding, that's right. hmm
Hey,
Hey man, the way he died in Baby Boy was so sad. God damn.
man.
Y'all cry at movies?
Hey,
Depending on how good it is.
What's the last movie you cried at?
Stomp the Yard.
When what happened?
When I
Chris
was,
Brown died?
Yeah, when
Boy.
I watched the movie for the first time when it came out, and I was like 7, and I thought Chris Brown died for real. I was like,
Damn.
"Alright." But nobody would tell me. That was a fuck because my sister's older than me, and she wouldn't tell me. And I was like, because he had just released. I think Exclusive it just came out that year. I was like, damn, this nigga could have been big. I did, because Transformers came out the year. I thought Transformers was still really at the time. So yeah,
That's fucked up.
said, "Yo, he
Yeah.
could've
That fucked
been
up.
big."
That definitely fucked me up.
That was the last time though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I done got high and cried at some movies, man. What's the last movie?
Actually, not a lot in concept. Not that movie. What's that movie with that grandma?
Oh yeah,
With the-
Encanto.
No, it's not. No, that's the new one. It's not Up. I almost looked up here watching Up.
I think I did cry watching Up.
Nah, for sure, bro. When they went through the thing and,
'cause
and the
all
wife
that's the
died,
children they put in the first 5 minutes. His nigga wife died.
bro.
It was like,
The
oh my God.
montage with the wife dying and they was going up the hill looking at the
Maybe I think
clouds.
probably 7 pounds or some shit like that.
7 pounds.
Ain't that with Will Smith?
Yeah, well, yeah.
What was that about? Is that the one he was in the water in the tub and shit?
Speaking of Pursuit of Happiness, I think that.
I cried at
Yeah, I think that
Pursuit,
almost
yeah.
got shut up here out of me.
Man,
When that nigga got the job,
Man, he got that job. Was running down
I
the
had never worked a day in my life, and I knew what that felt like. I was like,
hey,
did it, bro.
that's the meme, bro.
Oh man,
He fucking did this.
I'm trying to think. I know I cried recently on some show. I ain't gonna lie, I be tearing up on it. If a movie gets, I like good. What's it called? Good like lines when they have like it's a scene. You like, damn, these some good. This hit home. Like
Man.
I'ma tear up, bro. Fuck the bullshit.
Man, for real.
I damn near might have shed a little tear during Power or some shit. Ain't no telling.
Nah, Fresh Prince was on.
I
a few
get
weeks.
high. Ain't no telling what might get me emotional.
Man,
Fresh Prince was on a few weeks ago in the episode where goddamn Will fucking get Carlton fucked up with the pills in his locker and
Oh
shit.
man. Hey, yeah, that one fucked me up the first time. The first time I seen that shit, yeah,
Fucked
that one
me
fucked
up,
me
man.
up. That one
Carlton
fucked me
was
up.
in that bed fucked up, boy. Will ain't try to do that to him, man.
hey, that's funny as hell.
That was some real shit.
I think y'all seen The Boys? I don't know if y'all.
The superhero show.
Hell yeah,
I haven't seen it, but I want to watch it.
bruh.
you should watch it.
It's
I gotta
really
watch
like
it.
that.
If you like superheroes,
I do.
the spin
watch
that they
that
put
shit.
on the concept of people being superheroes is definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, cause it's actually it started off I guess as a comic, and so it's a comic. They got like comics of it.
terrible.
Yeah, they got comics of it. They say it's even worse. Like it's even
Really?
it's even
Like
like
the comic was really bad, but the concept of the comic was good. So the boys took the concept and made it a really good show.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah, shout out Seth Rogen. He's the producer of the show.
Who?
Seth Rogen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, he produced. He did one earlier called the Preacher, which was good too. But it's also on some fucked up. Same comic guy, same dude. But it's all fucked up though. It's like when I tell you, like basically basically it's like what we be talking about Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the whole joke on Twitter about Batman beating up. If you move to
Like
Gotham for
civilians and
$300.
shit. Yeah.
That's how these motherfuckers like. Come on now, like superheroes ain't. You know what I'm saying? They ain't always gonna be good. Ain't no great origin story. That's some shit for, you know what I'm saying, some kids. Like, these some real ass people.
I've been seeing like the memes and shit. Like one of the memes is, or it was a clip. He had walked past one of the nigga superheroes or whatever, and he was eating or drinking a shake or something. And then like he was like, "What the fuck you got?" He had walked past him, and then he had stopped and was like, "What the fuck is you drinking?" or something like that. Then he got up in that nigga face and everything. It was another superhero though. I don't know who the black superhero is.
A-Train, bro. A-Train. I'm like, the shit funny as hell, bro. Like, it's jerked as hell. Like, and they do good with, like, using real life shit.
Yeah.
Like, as far as, like I know, not to spoil too much, but, like, they was, like how Black Lives Matter, all lives, they be saying, like, soup lives matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit lives that, like, it do a good job of doing both. Seth Rogen, he hard as fuck. So
That's what's up. I
Did
wanted
y'all
to
fuck
see
with
that.
this past season of Atlanta?
I did.
So I haven't finished it. I'm on episode 8, but what I've watched so far, I definitely have enjoyed.
And that's literally what I was gonna say about the cancel culture thing, because they did this shit on
yeah.
the cancel thing with the Liam Neeson in the little bar, and that shit was hard. And I was like, man, nah, I can't. But nah, you fucked with it. Damn.
Really? I've only seen the like episode 3. I haven't. I think the last episode I saw, they was in Switzerland.
I like
and they
the little
watched Tupac die.
skits. I like.
Oh yeah.
They was at Tupac
Yeah,
funeral.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like at the
yeah,
very end, they like suffocated this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the last I saw.
No, like the little skit episodes to me was cool,
Yeah.
but them being over in the UK and Amsterdam or wherever the fuck I wouldn't really. Fuck with all
So
that shit.
I agree with that. Them going all the way off track from the story. Like I don't even remember what I had to go back and watch season 2 to remember where niggas left off. But like, I kind of just like some of the conceptual episodes.
No, yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah, I
the little
was
skit
definitely
episodes, like the
yeah.
first one with the boy,
Yeah, the little black
Little
piece,
boy.
yeah, for sure.
No
hilarious. The one when it's like I guess it's like the black people coming for their reparations and shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, like when everybody doing their DNA test, figuring out like where exactly they was from and
Oh,
whether or not
me.
they'd have to be giving up their house to a black motherfucker and shit. Like that shit, that one was hilarious to me. Like those are episodes that I enjoyed. And then there was like one other little skit episode. I can't
The what you
remember
call it? The one that when he was in New Orleans, the Creole funeral when I like that one when it was like the
little white,
because it really just shows you.
Hilarious. When they it was the white family and they had a babysitter that was
She was from
she was from Trinidad.
Trinidad, yeah.
She was Trinidadian, and then the nanny died, and the little boy want to go to the funeral. So it's a white family, so they was like, okay, well, we can go. Boy, they turned up at that moment.
On me, because of that black funeral, you know what I'm saying? That old, you know what I'm saying? But it was crazy.
They had the whole nine. Motherfuckers crying at the casket. Got knocked over. Motherfuckers
yelling.
Motherfuckers.
The kid is like 5 years old.
And he's speaking with him too. He's speaking the language that with him and shit. He loving the he know the culture. Like it was a good episode. They standalones were definitely great. I think I watched season 2 and season 3 back to back. So, cause I was like, let me catch up or something, cause I think I was. So I kind of that's why I think I like the little story more. That's what, cause he was supposed to be on tour. That's what it was supposed to be, like Paperboy on tour, or I guess international tour or whatever. Yeah. But I kind of fucked with it, cause I think they did a lot of stuff. They showed a lot of outside culture, like the European culture, even like with the eating the hand and shit. Like niggas be on that shit. Niggas be doing crazy shit like that in Europe, and I feel like they just showed, you know what I'm saying, just different sides of it. But they definitely, I guess, strayed away from what Atlanta all about. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been cool if it was like maybe half the season. Like, if they could had compacted all of that into like half the season, and then like they get back home and then like back to like being on some Atlanta shit. Okay, I'd have been cool with that. Cause like it ain't just like, I ain't gonna say it was just terrible, but I'm like, bro, I'm here to watch like Atlanta shit, like, all over here on some whole other shit.
Nah, facts. And then they took like a hella long bringing it back out, so that's probably why. You know, nigga, you take hella long and you bring it back out. Y'all in Switzerland the whole time. It's like, fuck y'all niggas got going.
They said next season's the last season though, and that's like later this year.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Gambino.
if they come back and like pick up the story, it could still be good though. They could definitely salvage that shit. Cause I don't think it's bad. I just think they need to get back on track.
No,
Maybe they were just setting up for something else.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm hoping. Like it's set up for them to get back on
Like season 4.
Maybe this would just be the season.
like
killer.
last season, or maybe it was the end of season 1 when Earn had given up that money to get some dogs or some bullshit, but like bro didn't tell him that it would take X amount of days to get this shit, so he was asked out. Yeah. And then like episodes later, he ends up getting that money back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they pretty good about tying everything back in each other, and so you know they probably dropped a lot of tidbits this season.
Yeah.
For them to come back to next season.
For sure.
Hopefully.
Because they write really well on that show.
They really.
That's what I will give them. Yeah, the writing is always really good.
They write really well, and they like the shots. Like I want to say, I know he don't produce all the episodes, but I think it's like Hyro. I forgot the director's name. Some Asian dude, but he dope as fuck. Like he be killing. I just like the look. You know what I'm saying? Everything they be doing, the shots they be getting in Atlanta.
And the acting, like I didn't know who Zazie Beetz and I mean I've seen Lakeith in a couple things before Atlanta, but Paperboy or Tyree Henry, hadn't seen him in anything, but now you see them everywhere.
Now he done got up like shit. Yeah, when you become a superhero, shit. You know what I'm saying?
That movie was ass, by the way. If you ain't never seen it, don't watch it.
Which one?
The
Eternals.
Nah, never watched it.
Watch it.
Oh yeah, he was gay, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was in that Joker movie.
But it's like,
oh, he was.
yeah, they just kind of threw it in there just for the sake of like it happening. Like,
It seems like they
this
do that
nigga was
a lot.
gonna go to war and then he just kissed the dude and it's like, all right, I might die.
They try, you know what I'm saying? They trying to knock two
No,
birds in one stone, bro.
This was like
Black.
a PG movie and there was like a full blown sex scene in the movie. Like, I'm not kidding. There was a sex scene on the beach in this movie. I'm like, what are we trying to convey?
What are we pushing here?
Like it was like a 5 minute like I'm no joke. It was like a 5 minute sex scene. Like just
That's wild.
With Paperboy?
Nah,
He said, "What
kicked somebody?"
what?
This was just two random white people on the beach, and like when you watching the movie, and you know you think it's a Disney movie, so you just like, okay, they finna insinuate something. You like, hey, this is getting kind of far, and then you're like, oh shit, like this is like a football section. You're like, okay,
You start getting uncomfortable.
Softcore porn type.
you're literally
shit.
like some
Hey,
sophomore
no
for it. It's
way.
like, damn. Like this is for 10-year-olds, bro.
Yeah, they gotta chill, bro.
They definitely.
They gotta
I know it's some
chill with
awkward
that.
conversations coming from that movie.
That's on like Disney Plus or some shit.
It's on
It
Disney
is
Plus,
on
yeah.
Disney Plus. The streaming services, they are snapping.
They are snapping.
Snapping with the, oh yeah, we'll just bring, cause I'm not finna go see Batman movies. I'm sorry. I'll wait a week.
Yes, I definitely was in the theater for that Batman.
I mean-
some movies I gotta go see. I ain't gonna say got to, but like I still enjoy like going to the movies. Like
Like I go see Nope in theater.
No, for sure. I'm gonna go see like shit like that.
Theater experience for that.
But some shit, like if I don't really want to, like if I'm like on the fence about it, I'm gonna wait for the streaming services. So shout out to the
More often than not.
yeah. Like I
unless
have
it's
to,
just something I'm like super anticipating, then yeah, I'm probably not. Cause like some shit like. Cause we went to go see Black Panther together. Like I feel like that was a cool experience watching it,
facts.
like with all them people like in the crowd, like with you and shit. So like I still like that feel of like for some movies, but like it's
I went to
gotta
go
be
see
something I'm
Joker
like,
when that came out.
did you?
Yeah, man. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm weird. You know how like usually those movies get like shot up and shit. And so niggas was really on edge in the theater because the movie's crazy, bro. Like it's nuts. And I went opening weekend. Like I was really.
and that was probably right around that time too, where like
Yeah, man.
hella movie theaters were getting shot up.
Yeah, and I went like that added to my experience. You know what I'm saying? With that, like that extra fear. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this shit is gonna be nuts if something happens. And so I'm on dead ass. I'm on the edge of my seat. And y'all seen Joker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The very end when he shoot that nigga out, boy, I thought something was for the pop, bro.
Hey, that's
Nothing happened, but that feeling was worth the money for sure. That angst, 10 out of 10.
the added experience, funny as hell. That hoe was coming like IMAX.
Man, for real. And that whole movie fucked me up. Yeah, Zazie was in that too. She was in that movie too.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie, the 40X shit. Have y'all done that?
Yeah, the first time I
That
did it
shit
when it
is
was, like,
bullshit.
What?
terrible.
It's terrible.
Ain't that the you talking about like the screen or no?
It's like
Nah,
the
it's like
seats
a-
move and shit.
Oh, the
like,
seats
Like sometimes, like during certain parts, like I went and watched Batman and the 4D shit. So like when they had the scene where he was chasing Penguin on the interstate, like the seats is like moving, like it's like some interactive type shit.
Like we at the amusement park or something.
Yeah, I don't got it.
Was that cool? Like, how was that?
First time I did it, I was on vacation in like Florida or some shit.
God, at the
Like that.
Terminator shit.
Yeah, like there was a Terminator one, and there was like a little kids movie after. And there was a point in the little kids movie where like it was like bubbles coming out, and they just started blowing bubbles in the thing. It's like, I mean, like I guess it was like, nigga, I know this isn't a part of the damn.
It's some amusement park in Atlanta. I feel like Stone Mountain, don't they got the thing where the movie theater and then you start blowing on your legs and,
Yeah,
and you
like-
start
What the hell?
you like, bruh,
Type of
something
shit. I'm
spray
thinking
on
it's
you.
supposed to be like, you feel me, some IMAX type shit, but better, nigga. Man, I paid for that shit. I'm hot, man. I'm sitting there.
You sitting there going left and right.
And you sitting there
over
it.
it.
Nigga,
Man.
not gonna walk out. You already done
Hot.
paid $40.
I'm hot. Ticket was like $30 or some shit.
Man,
Fuck no.
Hot. You know how I feel about
Wasting your money.
prices and shit already.
No, I'm already knowing. But shit, man. We at about an hour 30. We try to wrap it up around this time.
Oh God.
So,
I want to go ahead and give out your socials.
oh yeah, for sure. My Instagram and Twitter is Ace25Young, ACE25YOUNG. You can follow me on Apple Music and all that shit, Spotify, JYOU. Yeah.
yeah. You just find me everywhere. Rescue Pack Myles. It's literally also my PSN name. Depending on what games you play, please also add me. For sure.
What you be playing?
Everything. Like I like a lot of single player games. Like I'm really waiting on that Ragnarok to come out. For sure.
Man.
I gotta run that back because I already beat the first one. I quit on the Valkyries though. That's where I did like 4 of them, and then they start turning up. I was like, hell no.
I beat the hell out them Valkyries, bro.
Hey, you better than me, bro.
Let me tell you something, fool. I like the 100. It's something about 100% in the game.
I'm 100% Spider-Man twice,
Yeah.
for sure. Definitely.
See, I was the type of nigga, I just wanted to get through the game as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I gotta get my money worth.
But now I am slick like a little completionist on the low. I'll be fucking with that type
I do
shit.
it gradually. Like, okay, you do the main, and when I'm tired of the main for a little bit, all right, let me do a bunch of side missions.
Like
Get
the
to
last
it.
shit, like I didn't even finish it though, was Red Dead.
Mm-hmm.
But
My homie keep talking about the Red Dead too.
Man,
bro, I just can't find myself to buy no
Fuck
Cowboy.
Red Dead, bro.
Damn, for real?
For real, Red Dead 2 especially. Because
I mean,
fucking.
yeah, fuck them because I bought the game
it
thinking
takes up
that
so
the-
much space for
All
some
2K
bullshit.
games
Yeah.
take two sucks with space optimization, bro.
Somebody said it was hard. Though somebody said you pistol going around like
Nah,
pistol
it's
with
hard.
It's visually
I fuck
one
with
of the
it. It's
best
like
games
GTA,
I've ever
but it's
played.
Like, you feel me? On some old Western type shit.
Okay.
Visually, it's probably the best game I've ever played. You can play from so many different angles. Like, even on this little shit TV, it looks amazing, right? It's so pointless, it's not even funny. It's not fun. It's not exciting. I'm over here trying to lasso and motherfucking, and I don't know what I'm doing.
See, that's what. That's
And I
the
done
problem.
waited 2 days to load the fucking
nigga, I be
game.
on that bitch going fishing and hunting and all type of shit.
I do the little missions. It's terrible. I gotta
Ain't
walk
like
up
people
mountains.
Who just enjoy the mundane. And
On me.
Cause I'm definitely the kind of nigga in GTA who's gonna go do the little throw the darts at the thing just cause like they got it in the game. So I could definitely understand just going fishing in Red Dead.
Man,
Nah, cause it's like you can catch legendary fish. You come in like if you go hunting and shit, you can like catch like legendary animals. Like
I seen there was a big ass
that's
gator
hard.
nigga.
oh yeah, that gator is a motherfucker. I died like 5 times trying to catch that bitch.
the GTA, I feel like, well, maybe we just don't have enough people be playing it.
But
I
they
don't know,
just
it's
dropped the
awesome.
ball. See, with that Red Dead Redemption 2, they dropped the ball when they didn't like the online shit. Like when they first dropped it, cause like they had the game originally, but it was only for like offline play. And they brought in the online shit, but like it was terrible. Like nothing worked. Like it was hella glitches in there. So like
Yeah.
niggas wasn't fucking with it. Like I hadn't finished the main story yet, but at that point, like I had literally just been waiting for the online to come out because niggas was like hyped over that shit. And yeah, so when the online came out and it was shitty, I just damn near stopped playing the game.
Nah, they do be that. Yeah, they should have considered that before and then came in with it. Yeah, they would have been off with that.
Shit, before we start a whole nother podcast. Let me-
Make sure you get at us, man.
Yeah, get at the podcast at Burn One Podcast. That's the number one because we are the number one podcast in these motherfucking streets. You can get at me, boy too bleezy, at Agent Ocho 8. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Apple Connect, where I be dropping them playlists off on your head tops and whatnot.
Yeah, man, you can get at me at Rodney_Boston on Twitter and Rodney Boston on Instagram. It's the Burn One Podcast. We are out.
You're
Thank you.